Hey folks, and welcome to some post-commentary. The footage you're about to see is old. It was recorded in 2021, it's only being released now in 2025. It doesn't necessarily represent me as a person or as a YouTuber anymore. Some of it might, some of it mightn't. I just ask for your forbearance for any rough patches you may find. I found a few in my checking of it, and I've excised them, but there's so much footage to check through that I wouldn't be able to get it all. So some will doubtlessly have slipped past. So just hope for your tolerance and your understanding. Till next time, folks, I do hope you've enjoyed. I'll let Past Me take over. You'll be hearing from me again. There's plenty of this footage.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to EVE Online. Do bear with me 1 second. Oh no, it's in here. Full screen. Apply. Magnificent. So, it's been a long time since I've recorded this. I've gotten caught up with a variety of other games. Dark Souls, some FF14, bits here and there. I was playing some Elderborn earlier, actually. Still haven't actually edited any of this. I've been dragging my feet something wicked. Just no motivation. The fact I have to keep stopping and starting in all my recordings has also been putting me off actually touching them, because I gotta sit through and listen to myself. And vast majority of the time I do not want to. Sometimes it's been fine. Sometimes. But basically, shit's going down right now. To give you a synopsis before I get into it, Test was going to lay a final attack against Goon Swarm, but due to circumstances I don't fully know of, they're saying there's like an economic side. Basically, if the attack would have even if we'd won, we would have been financially crippled, so it's not viable to go ahead with. Due to changes going on or something. There's... I don't know. I don't fully remember the explanation. But, yeah. Basically, we decided, fuck this, and we left. Apparently. We're pulling back. We're leaving T5. Some people have done their last jump out of the place, said goodbye. I've been dragging my feet. So... partially to record it, partially to... I just wasn't able to record for the last 2 days. So, and the goons have been poking at this place. I may very well just die the moment I get in here. It may be prudent to switch my home station back to my academy. So, if I do die, I'm not going to be stuck in a never-ending death cycle at T5. We are pulling back to, for now, to Palanai, the high-sec corp space for Dino Nuggets. I am. Well, the Dino Nuggets are. Everyone, like with capitals, which some Nuggets have, our freighters are going to somewhere else. But everyone else is going to Palanai. Ultimately, our goal is to move to the drone lands. At some stage. Oy. The drone lands are far, far away, and apparently, yeah, I don't know how much I'm meant to say, how much is public knowledge, and how much isn't. I don't be spoiling things, even if this does end up coming out like 2 years down the line. But yeah, it's all the way out in the drone lands. It's... People are saying it's a weird position. Like, the only way in and out of the segment we're going into is through Allied territory, and we're not entirely sure how long those alliances are lasting for. So... yeah, and drones are annoying. They don't drop any loot. You know how I was salvaging for a while there? Yeah, no loot. No nothing. Though I can salvage them and get components, and I can get all but one type, so there's great variety, but they don't drop any guns. They don't drop ammo like that. If I get an officer spawn, I'll get component drops from them. I did before, but that's it, as far as I know. Maybe there's officer drops, because I've seen some weird officer names before. But, like, beyond components, but... Anyway, but yeah, drone, I don't know too much about the drones and their thing. I've never really ran many of their things, you know? I run a handful. You've probably seen most of them, really. I don't remember too much. I think I did, maybe it's about the same again in, like, high sec years ago, but that's it. But, yeah, so basically, the war with the goons, we're gearing up for final strike, things went poorly, for seemingly economic reasons, and so we decided to pull out instead. Still plenty of fighting going on. I did manage to scavenge a little, actually, but we've been pulling out, and I've scrapped some of my ships because it wasn't worthwhile bringing them up, apparently, just economically, but... my mind is blanking, apologies. My Ishtar, my Vexor, and stuff are up in one place that I've only recently heard of. It's near enough to Palanai. So, yeah, I just now have to switch from that ship to my shuttle that I bought, and away I go. So, just a synopsis, because when I get in, it's going to be maybe chaotic, because the goons have been shooting everything since we pulled out. But, yeah, so basically, TAC was going to go ahead, then they decided against it, so we're pulling out to eventually go to drone lands. Right now, I have to make my way up to Palanai. It's safe enough up there. It's high sec. So it's either suicide gangs or the few war decks against us. So it's still plenty of threat, but hopefully they'll be distracted with the convoys, because there's capitals on the move and there's rather meaty targets. Me and I might just use my Vexor if I rat, or my mining ship. Less interesting. So let's move. Oh, so I got some skills done. I'm working metallurgy here to finally get that maxed out. And that's the only thing in the way of my scrap processing, so I can process shit myself. Okay. Set destination. Oh, it's not as bad as I was expecting. Make active. Trash it. Yeah. Do it. I swear there was an option before to, auto,
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, is already hostile ones up? Huh. To go on to autopilot inherently. Swear that was an option before. Oh yeah, they've already got their stuff up. Huh, that's quick. I knew some stuff went down faster than others, but wasn't anticipating that.
Approaching Stargate.
Are you going to keep going? Shuttle? Pod?
Approaching Stargate.
Oh, I forgot to reset my tank. I was hoping the shuttle will be better for it. That's 40,000 gone.
Autopilot.
Ass looks worse than
disabled.
expected. Is there anything left on the market here? Wish I could just see all 4 shuttles at once. Actually, yeah. You know, I could just jump cone out and go another way. Wait. Do I really have a second jump cone here? Yeah, get rid of that. Home station. Well, that's a lot easier. Ships, shuttles. Okay, do you have... Thank you. I do actually quite like the look of the Mars shuttles. Let's be honest, I like the look of the most of the Mars ships. They're quite nice looking. There's the cream, there's the gold. They're very imperial, regal. It's quite nice. Except the one that's a fucking space dildo. I was really hoping to, make the trek, the journey. Remember the journey down to test grounds initially? Yeah, that's gonna be awkward when that finally releases, like a year or more late. But yeah, there you go. I'm recording, right? Ah, fantastic.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
It's been so long since I've seen this station. Oh, I've also dealt with these. One of my airports actually ended up full. And stuff just ran over and got destroyed. So wasteful. And like I was saying, I got a ton of skills done. I'm actually now able to use our Doctrine ships for the Damien fleets. I named after the kid from The Omen. Ooh, I really need to go watch those movies. I think people were saying Gregory Peck was in the original. I think he's the same guy who played Atticus in the To Kill a Mockingbird movie. I think it's all the old actors are blurring together in my head. So I've no idea.
Warp drive active.
But I liked him in it, so I was just thinking, oh yeah, I'll see him again. But I really thought the shuttle would fare better. Disappointing. The more you know. I've also been holding on to this. I could apply these right the hell now, but I kind of want to build them up a little. Just personal quirk. Me and my quirks, huh? I feel awkward bombing for processing off people. I know that's what others do, but I feel quite awkward about it. That's why I was starting to do some get scrap metal processing here for the loot I got. I have it up in the other place, Nublon, Norbal. I have it up there, but
Approaching Stargate.
I'll probably just leave it there for now. And when we do get settled in Dronelands, have it shipped down by the freighter company I've been using. That should be fine.
Pilot jumping. Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
My mind's blanking. Yeah, I'll probably just have it brought down by the freighter company I've been using. And get someone to scrap it down alongside the rest of my ore. I've got a lot built up. I sold off a ton of the moon ore to make it, because I didn't realize it could compress at a refinery, so I sold off a ton of moon ore. What I had left, I'd already sold off stuff that didn't turn into any usable materials. It turned just into moon products. It didn't turn into any useful ore for me. Excuse me. Yeah, I already sold that off to the corp. But then I sold off the rest of the moon ore I got. For like 70 mil.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
My mind is blanking. Just frazzled. Yeah, I sold it off for like 70 something mil. Ooh, that's nice looking. Fiery and scary. Portal to hell. But yeah, I sold off what moon ore I was keeping, just to make it easier to transport stuff up, because I didn't realize you could compress at refineries. So when I finally moved everything, so many trips over, I got them shipped from Zappy to T5, and then I had to move them from T5 Citadel over to refinery to compress them, and then I shipped them back. I had to bring them all back. For a time, my Mark V transport ship thing had just over 40,000 meters cubed inside it. I had to break that down as well, though, sadly. I would have had to break the mods on it anyway, so it's a shame, but it is what it is. For those keeping track at home, it is currently this is an Amara factional thing. Reduced by 30%. Oh. Wait, am I in factional warfare? Because I've never seen that bonus before. I've never seen that on screen. Okay, I'm not enlisted, so it's odd that it's on screen. Because I basically I thought that would only be on screen if I was involved. So I was wondering, like, did someone in the corp sign us all up for it? I've never partaken in this. It would be interesting. There has been... Oh, didn't get to see what... Ah, yes, for the... what I was going to show off, the Foundation Day parade. It's the Amar, like, Foundation Day week. They had the thing for the Glante, which I think you saw a bit of. Not that I participated in the events, but I actually logged in during it and showed you. Then during... you missed the Minotaur one. I didn't record it all for it, I don't think. But yeah, here's the Amar one. You now have to go launch fireworks at different named Titans, NPC Titans. And you get 5,000 skill points for it. It's like different one a day or something. I've no idea. But it's quite well worth it, but it's not really viable for me to try and do it because, random hostels. Interesting name. But it's not really viable for me to do it.
Warp drive active.
Because there's so many hostels. We're at war with currently 3 groups right now.
Approaching Stargate.
An alliance, and, well, 3 different alliances. So they can freely attack me. And then there'll be suicide gangs and, goons being goons. So, though, even if they are distracted, nowhere safe. At least in our space is what it existing as it is. There's some, at least, theory of defense. So, yeah. But yeah, I have in here to a point, the 120-day skill training. Though I put some stuff in at the start that extended it. And then after a certain point, I think I just decided, fuck it. Let's get all these up to 5. Because I want to, or I should have them at 5.
Autopilot jumping.
So, that happened. Then I started getting distracted, started putting light missiles, heavy drones, because I was having difficulty grinding, ratting by myself. There's also this here, which, we'll leave that there.
Approaching Stargate.
1, 2, 3, 4. A small but aggressive mining company that has concentrated its operation in the highly disputed regions between the Minmatar and Amatar space. Many of these areas are very mineral rich, and HZO refinery has shown a hefty profit in recent years. Companies backed by Amatar authorities and the Sarum family, which has given the company the military power it needs to safely to operate safely in this hotly contested space. I think there was plot twists for one of the I think the Amatars or something that they that I read during the Minmatar thing, was that they'd actually, some of them had stayed loyal to the Minmatars and were actually hiding one of the original tribes among their number or something, thereby preserving that bloodline that was previously told wiped out.
Autopilot jumping.
Ooh, I'm actually jumping into Amar itself. Apparently this is another good merchant place. There's also apparently a good, oh, there it is. Go shoot a firework at it. But, remember there was the 2 trees? Buyback system down in T5 and later Zappy. Apparently there's a good one up here they were talking about. It's not our faction related. It's just some random crowd up here. But apparently they're good. They bought quite quickly from one guy. It's just 2 minutes and it was bought, he was saying. There's also an event. Remember the banks? They'll pay you out, but then someone could steal. The keys are out now. They're in low sec, and they are denoted to a particular region. And then they alert the whole region when the banks are opened. The entire region. So say all of Delve, where we were before and where the goons were and all that. They would all be alerted that the bank was opened. But yeah, the reserve... Sorry, let me start again. you know, there is two banks, the Reserve Bank and the main bank. The main bank just paid out normally while the Reserve just hung there. You can now access the Reserve. But like I said, it tips off everyone. Now all of China knows you're here. You know, insert that meme. But, good, I'm not muted. I was worried there. So, there's dust on a bit of this mic and it's bugging me now. I just saw it. But, I had that out of my hand. So that's the thing. But yeah, part of that event, they gave away like 200 million. So, or a bit over. Maybe 270 million or something. I collected that. I sold a ton of shuttles. Someone overpaid by... I was selling them at 10,000. A few people overpaid, like 23,000 and whatnot. This one person spent 5 million on the one shuttle. Sorry, no cash back. Buyer beware. Well, to be fair, they didn't go to mine and end up overpaying. They went to, presumably, they went to another person's shuttle that was 5 million, and they went to buy so many of them. The game then decides, okay, I'll go to the cheapest one, and take one of their stock, and give them the 5 million. Apparently that's how it works. Apparently. So, and then another 23 million, 23 million, I want to say there's someone else here, but, yeah, mine just broke. Oh, miscellaneous. Redeemed tokens. Insurance. So yeah, I got 225 million ISK. 235 million ISK. 100 million ISK. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's what I got from the event. Also got a bit of money. I got insurance for something. Maybe the shuttle just there. Also got gifted money by one of the higher ups because of the
Approaching Stargate.
Wow. He was telling me to scrap my thing. He insisted. I was saying no, I still owe you for the mining ship, but he insisted. So thanks to Rads for that. I do want to pay him back, but it's just like, I need to do it in some way where he can't be like, nope, take your money back, damn it. Give him the money, delete my account. But, yeah. I kind of wish I could do missions again.
Autopilot jumping.
I kind of miss doing missions. It's, you know, it's what I've always done in Eve, so it's just strange not being able to do any. I'm not sure if we're too near to NPC Delve, in where, well, NPC Null, where we're going. If we are, I might be able to get to do some stuff. Might be for a while, maybe. But yeah, once I get down here to Nugget Bouncies, I can get access to my ships again. The ore compresses so goddamn much. You know, that gigantic ore? God, it took me so many trips to do it the first time. And then I was able to just stick it all in my ship and it was no problem. It was ridiculous. I do hate that, like, there's a mysterious shuttle, but you can't just get the description of the shuttle. You have to go there, even though there's a beacon by that very fucking name. A small blue sun belonging to a class of relatively common dwarf stars that are often planet-bearing or accompanied by planetary dust clouds. Many stars of this kind rotate quickly, and the class is known for strong hydrogen and ionized metal lines in stellar spectroscopy.
Autopilot jumping.
Small blue sun belong to a class of relatively common dwarf stars that are often planet-bearing or accompanied by planetary dust clouds. I'm gonna have to check my first reading of that again.
Warp drive active.
Uno, dos, tres. Let's continue. But yeah, I'm just paranoid, worrywart. I've been all the worst as of late. For the past couple of months. It's gonna be hell to edit anything. I've been trying to edit custom campaign footage and it's not been fun. It's been discouraging me from trying, but I've had zero motivation to do practically anything as of late, so it's not exactly difficult.
Approaching Stargate.
Diamonds, daisies, that girl. But yeah, I have no motivation. I want to write, I want to read, I want to do stuff, but no motivation, just
Autopilot jumping.
depressive episode. That's why I wasn't able to move out anytime previously, because a different depressive episode. I was stuck in bed for 2 days. Depressive episode, OCD episode.
Warp drive
Not fun.
active.
Maybe someday I'll explain that. Ugh. It's not nice. I'm also still awkward talking in corp. I'm still immensely socially awkward. Sadly, that's not something that just suddenly dissipated. Oh,
Jumping.
this is the ship I'll be flying.
Warping to Stargate.
For the Damien
Warp
stuff.
drive active.
Apparently our build is quite weak, unsupported. It will just melt. It needs to be, like they're saying, only use it in Damien fleets. Use it outside it will just crumble. It needs the dedicated support. Like logistics and all that.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
Oh yeah, Paragon Souls where we're going. Oh, I've never seen this before. Dearest Eloise, I apologize for the tardiness of this message. It seems our host has relocated his research efforts further abroad, making the slave delivery a much longer endeavor. When I asked why, our host assured me that our upcoming tour facility would explain everything. I remained skeptical. Regardless, I promise to return to you soon. Louise. The facilities here are astounding. Our host has assembled a team of the finest minds that bring his dream to life. They've made major strides. The implications of their cranial implant technology alone are dazzling. Our host introduced what became the slaves they delivered. The roots were silent and inert. I tell you, it was as if their very souls had been stripped out of them. I've voiced my concerns with the host our host.
Jumping.
Our host declared the birth of his nation, sent to communicate to the Ministry of Internal Order. I discovered my messages are being blocked. Our host never had any intention of sending them. His automations, his automatons are everywhere now. Their number are growing every day. They are watching me. My darling wife, how I miss you. Slaves have been set against everyone not of the nation, and survived only by grace. Things are slow, but efficient. Their footsteps pass the room, regular and constant. It is only a matter of time. I pray God forgive us our terrible transgressions. I love you, Louise. I'm sorry that I must break my promise. Ooh, I do like this, and that's Sanchez's nation. So,
To station.
yeah.
Warp drive active.
When attempting to determine a universal timekeeping standard between regions, one of the factions attempting to make their case came to be known as the Rhythmics. Oh, I'm here already.
Approaching station.
Nice. Comprised mainly of engineers and physicists, Rhythmics sought to use a naturally occurring phenomenon and mathematical permutations thereof to dictate a pure clock. During this time, the region known as Period Basis
Disabled.
was an area of intensive research. The region's inordinately high concentration of pulsars of various frequencies led the physicists to try and find some lowest common denominator among the harmonics, or in the common parlance of astronomer Calentus Halsey, a basis from which the shortest period can be rigorously calculated, with the largest units, with all larger units of time expressed as multiples of that period. Once the traditionalists carried the day with their historical reconstructions of Earth's standard clock, extensive scientific exploration region lapsed in importance. Today, the region's large number of pulsars and other phenomenon are largely considered merely a curiosity. One sec. 1, 2, 3. Who's this person? That name's familiar. They wouldn't be part of them, but I think they've been brought up before. Or maybe something similar has. I don't know in what context. Wait, I thought I said no to these. I thought I scrapped the... Oh, they must have gone up in a different load, so... My apologies, then. I thought I already got rid of those. I put stuff up, I was just like, everything. I'm a hoarder. I thought I already got rid of these. That's annoying. I'll break a slasher out. I got rid of some ships, then kind of forgot about these. I guess on some level thinking I gotten rid of them. Okay. I don't have Am in the other place, so I need to... Okay, stop moving here. Let's see. Oh, no, you disgust me. Someone was saying to skip all the cutscenes in FF14, like the first 50 levels, just skip them all, burn through it, watch a recap. No, you disgust me. You just burned your, human card. One person said they watched it all here, it's in the Discord, with the hot human chick. The hot leader chick. in her awkward anime adventuring outfit. Yeah, Minfilia is kind of hot. Oh, wait, what? Safety. Oh yeah, I kind of went to OTT on putting stuff into safety. Everyone in Delve ends up going to like this one station, so I was able to save stuff here from the Goblin Fight School. Remember the time I did fight drones off to one side? So it's all going here to this one station, and which is very low sec. So eventually I'll get it all sent off somewhere else, hopefully. I am gonna send a tip to one guy, money, to thank him for shipping my stuff around. Okay, where the fuck are we going? Okay, it's Palanai. They were saying about stuff about moving somewhere else. Okay, I can leave it to later. I brought a... They're saying fly through and come back in your pod to drop it off at the... over here.
Docking request accepted.
Actually... Oh, okay, fine. On dock. I'll use this as a scout ship. Okay, I wish they didn't post that fucking video of a guy trying to eat corn on a drill. It hurts me every time it plays, and it's auto-playing. Nice. Oh, is that... That's Ron's Tang, I think. Nice that they seem to be able to customize those ads there. Okay. God, that hurts my teeth just thinking about it.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, they're saying either fly everything up... Wow. We just went straight through. Oh, Eden Cup. Or no. Imperial Stellar Observatory. Increase the mining speed. Yeah, they're saying to put it up to here. I used to. I actually think I scrapped them alongside the rest. Sorry. Someone was hoping for expanded cargo holds too. In T5, I scrapped everything. Oh yeah, no, Edencom is here. Encouraged by the rapid development of the Edencom Gunstar by Upwell and the major Empire's weapon manufacturers, let's hold off on reading more. Okay. Oh, only 9 jumps. Set destination.
Autopilot engaged.
Encouraged by the rapid development of the Edencom Gunstar by Upwell and the Empire's major weapons manufacturers, Provost Marshal Kisha Volk Kanier requested that an even more potent defense platform with a view to defending against the most powerful vessels in the Triglavian fleets. The Heavy Gunstar was the product of this push and is perhaps the most powerful defense platform ever produced by New Eden's weapons engineers. Equipped with heavy batteries of capital-level weapons, the presence of an Edencom Heavy Gunstar represents a formidable obstacle to the Triglavian invaders. Doesn't have great defenses. Hit EMP, hit explosive, or thermal. Do have to defend against everything though.
Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled.
Okay, let's bring up the map. It's 4 jumps out. I think I have the thing copy pasted in here. No, I don't. My teeth hurt again. I'm thinking of the drill. There we go. Okay, no, I'm thinking it's... Yeah, it's 5 jumps. Concerning. All the more chance to be ganked. No market here. Yeah, no, it's just a mining hub. No market. Okay, I can't get a transport. I did package this, but the mods weren't too bad to rebuy. I was able to pick up 2 cheap Myrmidon blueprints. So, it was like $1 million a piece, so I also got some extra ore. Minerals. And yeah, I kind of feel bad about sending all this up, but it was actually quite small. Yeah. I'll probably leave it all here. And break it down. Except this stuff, which I'll be selling once we have planetary stuff going on again, because money. Though sadly I accidentally imported some of it back onto the planet, knocking an extra $1 million off profit. Okay, I need one of those. those. Okay, stack all. Wow. It dropped from 730 to 715, or was it 750 to 7? It's either 730 to 750. It's 730 to 717, or 730 to 717. I think there's ice up here, which I would like to be able to mine. We'll need to get, the specialized miners for it, but yeah. Oh, actually, no, this didn't fit any of that. It had just a ton of defensive modules on, didn't it? I'm not sure how good this loadout will be over here or, anywhere else. But we'll just go with it for now. My main defense would be just getting the fuck out of Dodge. Well, this is still a Mars space, so... Or Canid. A Mars sub-faction. So... Oh, they also recently changed up that icon. It's the only drone that I've seen to get a new icon. Like everything else is the same as it has been for years. This still hasn't sold. Probably had it just too overpriced. Open it. Maybe I won't. I think I kind of wanted to hold on to it to open it on camera. Lost money opening it there. Sylvie. Okay, yeah, I can't use those now, so I'll just drop these back in. And salvage. I could have mining bots with me, but I'll be fine. Oh yeah, I got... Not oxygen. I don't remember what I got. Or maybe I never bought that. I thought I bought one of the fire sales. It came with a blueprint and some small bit of ore. I thought it was like Mexilon, but more like the Zydrine there. Zydrine. Still have these. I should have some boosters here or something. Actually take that off. Huh? Jesus. Okay, this ship actually moves faster than I thought. Surprising. So, if I exit simulation, re-enter simulation, drop thermal, slap that on. Okay, we'll go with this though. Oh, and... Oh, yes. Increase signature radius. Oh, that's fun. Let me just check. Okay, let's do it. I was checking comms, seeing if there was anything amiss. Just checking again.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
One, two, three. It's been a while since I played EVE Online. I'm nervous as shit. Well, I'll be nervous regardless, but I'm just realizing it has been quite a while. They've been hitting tons of stuff, so... We'll be getting notifications at the wazoo. I could turn them off, but I'm feeling generous.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I know Tess is pulling back over here. I'm not sure where Brave is going. I'm not sure where Brave is. Oh, wait. I got an opening here. Brave Holdings. Ooh, new art. Okay.
Approaching Stargate.
Brave does have their own space elsewhere. They might need to move at all. I just kind of thought all of Test, which included our allies for some reason mentally.
Autopilot jumping.
But there's like Test, which is an alliance. Then there's like a Meta alliance beyond that. I do like the idea of them having stations all around the place as mailboxes. That's kind of cool. I think I've damaged this chair. I have too much junk on it the other day, and I don't mean myself. Play nice.
Approaching Stargate.
Balnaz. Is there anything here? Ooh, high-sec campus. Windows services. No services. Ooh, very cheap manufacturing.
Autopilot jumping.
Very cheap for processing. Oh, it's Work Guardians. Oh.
Moving to Stargate.
It's a entirely neutral faction. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that. Spent too long and no one's truly neutral, man. You don't come out the same. Paranoid, jumping at shadows. My side, your side, my side, your side. Never could really get into. I've only seen bits of Farscape. Farscape. I've seen bits here and there, but I never really got into it. Would be interesting to watch. I've seen too many spoilers though. Kind of ruins it on me, really.